Had a chance to talk to Anthony Richardson today. He's going to explain the nose for us in just a couple of minutes. But I got to tell you, when he's on the field, there's just no question that he's the quarterback for this team. He has a command of the offense that seems pretty obvious. He has an ability to do things in the pocket that no one else can do. He has the ability to do things out of the pocket that nobody else can do. There's just a charisma to his level of play that demands that he be the starting quarterback on September 10th. There's a ways to go before he can play winning football, but there is no question whatsoever that he gives the Colts the best chance to operate explosively on the offensive end. He's just got to make sure he's not putting the team in a position with mistakes that they got to bail him out of.
How's the nose?
It's all right. I can breathe now. So it was good.
What was the difference before versus now as far as being able to breathe?
Just a little bit of pressure, like in the middle of my forehead, but that wasn't really stopping anything. My breathing was still fine, but it was just correcting some stuff, just to get it better.
This wasn't an injury that happened. This is just something you had, apparently.
Yeah, just something that they found before. I don't know why I waited so long, but I told them about it, and they were like, it's best for me to get it fixed now instead of it getting worse throughout the season.
Is that something they found at the physical?
No, it was before, but I had to let them know, of course. You come in for physicals, you can't surprise me or anything. So I let them know, and they were like, we're gonna get on top of it and just get it fixed.
How would you describe just first padded practice and the kind of ups and downs you kind of go through when you are playing this speed in the NFL?
It's definitely different. Different from every level. You're playing against the best of the best. Regardless of what group you're going with, everybody's out there working. So it's just a matter of getting the momentum down back. Staying locked in mentally. You're gonna have ups and downs, but it's just a matter of keeping your head cool, calm and collected, and just making plays.
What is it about the timing of the NFL that maybe is, I don't want to say it's the hardest part, but one of the harder parts to kind of grasp when you're going for something?
It's really the details. The details make up for all the timing. The guys taking 8 steps instead of 10 steps on a route, and footwork being in place, being in line. So the details really matter, and that what makes up the timing. And the timing is definitely a big aspect of it, so you got to be on point.
Anthony, as much attention as on who's taking first team reps, what are your completions? What do you take away from each day to say, I'm making progress?
Just making sure I'm doing my job the best way I can. Regardless of if I'm going with the first group, second group, or third group. Everybody's on the team for a reason. Everybody's working. So it's just a matter of me executing the right way and pushing my teammates to do better.
So far, so good. I mean, we're short in it, but so far, so good.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm working, but there's also room for improvement. So we're just taking it day by day.
You've had a couple plays in the red zone. Whether it's in first practice or today, where you're just kind of throwing it out for the end zone. What have you learned just about what open means in the red zone in the NFL?
Can you repeat that for me again? My bad.
You had a couple throws, you just kind of rifled it out the back of the end zone, move on to the next play in red zone drills. What have you learned about what open means in the red zone in the NFL?
When it comes to guys being open, it's a tough league. The windows are definitely a lot smaller, but it's just a matter of knowing when to throw it and when not to. Not forcing it, because if it's first or second down in the red zone, the goal line, then you got a chance for the next play instead of trying to force it and be Superman and make something work when there's really nothing there. So it's just a matter of being smart and just learning from Gardner and Sam and just understanding when to give guys the ball and when I can't give it to them.
Anthony, you're playing the same weight you played out of Florida?
At Florida, I was about 240, but now I'm bouncing around from 248, 252.
Why did you want to do a lot more weight?
Nah, I didn't. That's just my body. just picking up muscle mass. But I guess I'm constantly growing and muscles is steady growing on top of my body. But it's just a matter of making sure I'm eating right and not getting chubby.
So everyone around you talks about how passionate you are and how you're always in the playbook and always trying to learn more. So what was it like not being able to participate in yesterday's practice? What did you learn from kind of being that outsider that you took into today?
I've always learned, back at Florida, mental reps also matter. In this league, you don't really get a lot of reps, because practice go by like that. But the mental reps also matter. So even if I wasn't out there, with my helmet on, pads on yesterday, throwing with the guys, I was trying to make sure I was getting mental reps because I knew I was going to be able to come out here and practice today. So just trying to make sure I'm up to par with certain things and just getting mental reps daily.
I forgot to ask you, but how much did it mean to just officially sign your contract and obviously realize how much that could change the future feeling if you get there?
You know, that felt good, you know, but you know, I was more excited just to know that I'm officially a Colt. You know, I get to be out here with guys like Gardner and Sam, you know, and just have fun playing football again. So signing the contract was a blessing, but I'm just excited to play football again.
George, last one here.
After getting live reps there at the end, was there a little bit different energy? Was that an experience?
Well, I was definitely hyped. You know, I kept saying we're live, baby, we're live. I wasn't live, but you know, other guys were live, so I know they definitely enjoyed, you know, the contact and getting thrown to the ground a little bit. But you know, you gotta love football.
That's Anthony Richardson. I got to tell you, cool, calm, collected with the media, cool, calm, collected in the pocket, cool, calm, collected with teammates, cool, calm, collected with fans. He was signing today for fans. It's a day where we salute the military, and that is absolutely outstanding and appropriate. Anthony Richardson, I thought, did that a little bit with his play today. I thought he was really, really good. Yesterday, it was really interesting because yesterday, Richardson didn't work. And there was nothing. There was no pop to the offense at all. Today, even without Jonathan Taylor, pop to the offense. Like Anthony Richardson is the absolute, with Jonathan Taylor, without Jonathan Taylor, Anthony Richardson has to be on the field.